I wanted to say, but first coffee. But I feel like if I make coffee, that's just going to take me way too long. So I think I'm going to have coffee as a treat after I take care of this mess. Hello, welcome back to another video. Just getting our day started. We had an appointment first thing this morning with the people who did Connor's autism assessment. And so it's now 10:55. We got Connor's results back, but I am going to do a complete separate video talking about Connor's results from his autism test, because it wasn't just an autism assessment, it was an entire cognitive behavior assessment. And so with that, we're getting a whole report back. They kind of gave us the gist of it now in this video chat. So I don't have enough of the information to talk about it right now. Once I get it in written form, which I'm supposed to be getting next week, they said. I'm supposed to get an email next week with the entire report. Then I'll be able to sit down and share some of that with you. And it's really interesting what we got back. It was all really interesting. So I'm kind of excited to share it with you. But with that said, I ignored my house yesterday, not because I was being lazy. No, I finally have a garden. So I had a choice yesterday. Do I want to do laundry and clean my house or plant my garden? And one, because we're already nearing the end of May. Well, by the time you see this, it's already going to be June. The garden needs to be put in. And plus, I've been waiting for an in-ground garden for years. We've been married 8 years, and this is the first time where I've had one. And I'm going to show it to you yet because I have to go out and water it yet today. But I'm very excited. So I chose to do that yesterday rather than keep up with my house. So now I have to try and keep up with my house. And I also have to do a butt ton of laundry. So today is going to be an indoor day. Plus, our first farmer's market starts today for the summer. So I want to take the kids to the farmer's market. I want to get them all something to eat for lunch. So today should be a fun day. And plus, my husband's nephew is coming for supper later on. And yeah, I also have to edit this week's video. So the one you saw last week, yeah, I haven't edited it yet. So that I have to also do today. I have a bit of a busy day ahead of me. So I need to get started. I wanted to say, but first coffee. But I feel like if I make coffee, that's just going to take me way too long. So I think I'm going to have coffee as a treat after I take care of this mess. This was an utter disaster. I was trying to make high protein ice cream, and I made the error of buying an ice cream maker off of Temu. Highly wouldn't recommend because it's in the garbage. But it flopped. So 2 ice cream batters here that are high protein gone to complete waste. I did just try putting it in the freezer and then using it that way. Well, that doesn't work. It turned into little ice bricks. So it needed to be put into the ice cream maker. I'm hoping that Brent and I are going to get a Ninja Creami yet, because I have heard great reviews about it and it's been highly recommended. So that is on my list of things to eventually get. But my house is already so full of little appliances that I need to first get rid of a few. Okay, I have 2 starters here, and I am tired of mixing them in jars. So I saw a lady on social media, she just had it in a big bowl, and that's where she kept her starter. So instead of having 2, I am going to have 1 big one. The reason I have 2 is because I want to make sandwich bread and then real sourdough bread that is just flour, salt, and water. And the sandwich bread's got, you know, eggs and all the things. It's more like a sandwich bread, easier for children to eat, but Brent and I really like the really sour, crusty sourdough. So I want to have two. But to do that, I need two starters. And to have two starters is kind of annoying. I'd rather have one large one. My goal is to always have a starter like this, large enough on my counter that if I want to make like waffles or pancakes or muffins or cookies or cinnamon rolls or what have you, I always have enough starter. So ideally, this flour jar here, I'd like to get another one of these to have my starter in. But a little bit of a wider mouth, more of a nice container. Maybe I'll find something on Amazon. But there we go. Okay, put that in the garbage. So this is currently what it looks like. It comes maybe up to there in my bowl. And I'll show it to you in, well, probably 7-ish hours. And it'll probably, well, it will have tripled in size, guaranteed. Starter turns into like basically cement if you let it just dry. So I'm not sure if it's a good idea to put it down my drain. And again, I watched a different lady on social media do this. I'm still in the feeding stage. I actually haven't baked with this starter yet. I started it from scratch 2 weeks ago. And I've never started my own sourdough starter before, so I've just been giving it extra time to grow and do its thing before baking with it. Because I did read that if you don't, it can actually be bad for you. So I wanted to give it enough time to do its thing and become healthy and active. Now you guys need to sit in hot water, rinse off all the residue. I just got an Amazon parcel, detangler for Lillian's hair and a couple of eye patches for Connor. So the thing is, we lost Connor's eye patch. He had a really nice one and I've misplaced it. The frustrating thing is, like, I wear these overall shorts all the time. If they're clean, they're on me. And then usually I take them off to be washed and I have to wear something else. But for the most part, this is what I wear because they're my favorite pair of pants. But anyway, and I stick it in here, like right in my front pocket. And I didn't, but his container is empty. So, and he has to continue to wear an eye patch for 23. Wow, I'm still in boots and bars mode. He has to wear an eye patch for 2 hours out of the day. So I bought these two. I actually haven't opened this yet. See how these work. Oh, so they're very similar to the other ones. Yeah, they're like the 3D ones. So this part goes, there's a little hole here, goes over his eye or over his glasses. We had different ones, but I got these now. I also got the exact same one he had because I am not losing his eye patches anymore. To only have one is frustrating. Since these are so cheap, I figured I would just get a few more. We also went to the market and got lunch. I got the Mediterranean chicken rice bowl, and the kids got buttered chicken. Our farmers markets are kind of amazing. They've got so many different like food trucks and vendors, and there's bouncy castle, and they have it at the park with a splash pad. So it's like a big ordeal when our town has a farmer's market. And honestly, this is the first summer where, one, I don't have debilitating anxiety. 2, I'm not severely pregnant. 3, I'm not breastfeeding a baby. Oh, I should also throw in with number 2, I'm not pregnant at all. But anyway, I'm not breastfeeding a baby and I feel good. I have energy. I'm getting enough sleep. So I'm like super excited for the farmers markets this year because I haven't been able to thoroughly enjoy them ever. And now that I like to get out with my kids and I like to do things, I think the main reason, even if I was pregnant or nursing, my main reason for not doing farmers markets without my husband was my debilitating anxiety. It was basically taking over my life. And now that that's gone or I've learned to deal with it, I feel free. I feel so free. And it's just so amazing. Oh, also, Connor got his bike. I'll show you that in a minute. I need to quickly clean up lunch. I don't know if I ever mentioned that he was using an adaptable bike during the winter. The Child Development Center here in town lended us one for a couple of months to take to a gym once a week for him to ride, and he absolutely loved it. And last spring, we put in a request to get one of these bikes, and it took till now for us to get it. So a full year. So I'm going to show it to you. It's just got a few things on it. I have to move it to do laundry anyway. But this is going to make him have more of an enjoyable summer where he can actually go outside and bike with his cousins and his friends. So this is it. It's kind of big, it's kind of bulky, but honestly, it's something I am willing to put up with for him to be able to bike. So his feet strap in. He's got seat belts and a chest strap. And then this also clips in to add more support. This handle goes down so that he can use it better. You can tighten that here. And if need be, we can help him and push him in it. But there's also a switch here where we can use it as a stroller and the pedals don't go at all. And if you want to use it inside, we can prop it up on these things and he can bike and get in some, burn some energy in the house. So all in all, this is an amazing bike, and we got it covered by donations and through charity, and it's so amazing because a bike like this we would never ever be able to afford. So this is so exciting for us, and it's been a long time coming. This summer is going to be so much fun being able to bike. And yeah, what I was taking off of it is it comes with this cover in case it needs to be stored outside, and at least it's protected from the harsh elements of the northern living. I have laundry going, and now I need to get supper started. I have failed a little bit. I have not edited my video that's supposed to be going up tomorrow. I might be up all night. Well, all evening, because I need to make supper. Oh, my door's open. I need to make supper. We're getting company for supper. Like I said, Brent's nephew is coming for supper today. And then clean up supper, and then put the kids down for bed. And then maybe then I will have some time to work on my video, because I also need to get in my steps. And if I can't get up, I just move around the house, then I have to go on my treadmill yet. This day is taking a little longer than I thought it was going to take. Or it's just flying by and I realize I'm not having enough time in my day to get everything done. No. Then you're going to want a cup of milk and be done? Milk. You want milk? No, you can't have chocolate milk. Maybe for lunch we'll have grilled cheese and watermelon. First things first this morning, I need to mix my sourdough bread. Didn't do it last night because I ended up making sourdough waffles for supper. So then I didn't have enough starter to make bread. So I had to quickly feed it, and now it is ready to, actually it's in a good place to make bread. So once I've had breakfast and cleaned up breakfast, Mommy, I am going to be making bread. Yes, Lily? Whoa, one at a time. What, Connor? Now you want toast? Okay, my breakfast. A part of me really wants to procrastinate on my workout today because it's called push day. So like push-ups, weights up, just pushing, a lot of pushing. And last week when I did this workout, it took me out. So I really don't want to do it today, but I'm hoping it won't be as hard as last weekend. Maybe I've gotten stronger in a week. Hi. Well, it was hard. Like my arms feel very weak. I can hardly hold up my tripod. But all my boxes from my Pampered Chef order yesterday need to be flattened. My husband says he wasn't going to do them because they were my boxes, my parcels, so I get the responsibility of doing them. Are you gonna help me? Well, this one is already kind of flat. Huh, you gonna help me? Thanks. I'm neglecting all indoor chores. Way rather be outside. Girls are down for their naps. Connor's having quiet time. And I want to come into my garden. I have to make sure my dog doesn't come into my garden. She seems to think she's allowed in here. So just double checking that she hasn't broken her way in. Because you're kind of a stinker, aren't you? Are you a stinker? Are you a stinker? Are you a stinker? Yeah. No, but for reals. I need to go inside. And clean. I'm already not cooking supper today. We're ordering in pizza because Brent wants to have a pizza movie night with the kids tonight. He wants to show them a movie he watched as a child. So all I really have to do is clean up lunch, finish my laundry, and then I'm free to do whatever I want. I'm tempted. He told me that if I wanted to this evening after supper, I could go to the pool by myself to sit in the hot tub, in the sauna, swim some laps, because it feels like a fall day. It's cold and it's frustrating because June starts on Monday. And I don't like being cold. I want to be warm. So I made myself a cup of tea.